Hi guys. I was watching this video this morning, and this is by Gator 1111, the brother in Christ, and he had a vision today of missiles in the sky, lots and lots of them, and he says he's had other visions like this since 2019. Well, that reminded me of my dream that I had back on the 19th of June 2019. I had a double header, two dreams back to back. The first one was where I saw half a dozen missiles coming from the south, from the southwest and the southeast and the south-south, if you know what I mean. I felt like one of the places would have been Venezuela or maybe Mexico. Now, when I had that dream, I will put the link to that dream, or those two dreams, in the description box here so you can have a look at those. I recorded my recounting of those two dreams on the morning after I woke up that I had those dreams, you know. So it's now more than 2 years since I had those dreams. And the amazing, shocking thing about it is that 2 or 3 months later, while watching Paul Begley, I found out that A. Allen had a very, very similar dream. You can search that and find that on YouTube here, A. Allen's dream of missiles. I can't remember you'll find it. And he's got a big painting of a map with the missiles on it and this skeleton type of dark creature coming down from Canada and all this mist coming over America. I didn't see the mist or the skeleton, but I did see the missiles coming from the south. And in my dream, Gator had a vision of it. In my dream, there were 5 or 6. And then I saw them hit the ground and explode, and then there was like fire all across the US. Explosions and fire. And then I had the other dream, which was the Rapture boat dream. Now, somebody's misunderstood me in the past. No, we're not going to be taken out of here on a boat. It was symbolic of, I guess, a modern day Noah's Ark, and that we need to get on the ark. We need to be on the Rapture boat in preparation for when Christ comes to get us. Now, these two dreams happened back to back. The first one was the destruction of America. It reminds me of when they say peace and safety, sudden destruction cometh, and they've been saying peace and safety for years now, but more so recently too. But the Rapture boat dream, I was on a boat, a modern, smallish cruiser, and there were a number of people sitting around at tables. It was nice and clean. It was lovely. It was quiet, and many brothers and sisters, all nicely dressed, just sitting around, reading their Bibles, discussing things quietly with each other. An atmosphere of peace, pervading peace. I didn't see any discomfort or fear or anything like that, but then I noticed Captain Jesus in front of me. He was at the front of the boat, and I was kind of midships, or a quarter of all the way along the boat. And he was resplendent in a white captain's uniform. And he gestured to his left, which was my right, as I looked at him. And I looked out the window. There were large windows on this boat. And as I looked, what he spoke came into being. He said, "It's going to get rough and dark." So I saw it get rough and dark. He said, "But stay on the boat. Anyone can get on and anyone can get off. Don't get off. Until we take off, anyone can get on or off, but stay on the boat." That means stay in Christ. Keep our eyes on Him. And he said, yes, it's going to get rough and dark. And then he wasn't, I didn't hear the words, but the feeling that I got from him was the feeling that came from his words was there's going to be something huge, something magnanimous, something very devastating that's going to happen to Italy or with Italy or in Italy. It could be something political. It could be something like Mount Stromboli exploding. It could be the Vatican sinking away into the ground down to hell. I don't know. But something magnanimous is going to happen with Italy. He said, so I'm just recapping what he said. It's going to get rough and dark. Then something big's going to happen with Italy, and then we go. So I had this dream on the 19th of June, 2021. Just in the early hours of the morning, just before I woke up. Now, Gator here, I will play his video. And because I had those two dreams back to back, I mean, smack bang together, and what he's saying here, it seems to hint very strongly his visions and what he was saying here and my dreams, that they're going to happen right next to each other. I'm not saying what order. It may be the order that I dreamt them in. I don't know. But I will play this for you. Now, I've got to go out today, but I'll be back later on, and I've got to make another one about a vision I had about 2 years ago that I have never shared. And I think it's for now. So I'll play Gator, and then I'll bid you farewell for the day. Or for the morning, anyway.
Hey folks, so this morning I was sitting there and I had this vision. But first, I was watching this video right here.
There's a season coming in Matthew chapter 24 when nation will rise against nation. There will be famines, there will be floods, there will be difficulty and distress come into the earth such as humankind has never seen. And Jesus called the beginning of these things the beginning of sorrows. Now many sitting here today and many who are going to hear this message in the future, you're going to go into this time of sorrow. There's no escaping it. Men's hearts are going to fail them for fear of the things that are coming upon the earth. And folks, it's not far away. We're in that season. Everything that you know, many things around us today are going to so radically change in a very short.
And then I had this vision, like I was looking into the sky and I saw these, I'm telling you, there was like hundreds of missiles. And I remember I just closed my eyes and I accepted death because no matter what you did, you were going to be taken out. I mean, there was so many in the sky. You could have went and hid anywhere you wanted to, and it still would have been the end for you. So I just closed my eyes and I was accepting death. And then I opened my eyes again and looked, and then I saw this bright light, and then it took me. Jesus is coming soon, y'all.